年招待してもらってゲストとして初めて来ました。でここですごいいろいろなイベントを楽しんでて、で今はフリーランスでビデオゲーム、将来的にはいろんなジャンルの音楽を書いていきたいと思ってます。
She's a video game composer. This is her first MagFest, and MagFest invited her as a guest, so this is why she came. She is freelancing at the moment. She's having a lot of fun at this event, and but in the future she would like to expand her horizons, possibly writing for not just video game music, but other genres as well.
That's good. How are you enjoying MagFest? What are you enjoying the most about MagFest?
それで一番楽しいことは何ですか？
やっぱり私の曲を演奏してくれてるバンドを見て、それを見たまた楽しんでるオーディエンスと一緒にいる空間はすごく楽しい。
Something that's really the most fun for her is to see the bands that are covering and arranging her music, and then seeing that, and then in turn also seeing the interaction between the audience and how they are enjoying that music has been the most fun for her.
Okay, I was going to ask about that actually. You feel pretty good about bands covering your music? You don't mind or anything?
木村さん自体は他のバンドが木村さんの作曲した曲をアレンジして、大丈夫なんですかっていうか、嫌な思いとかそういうのは全然なくて、どういう感じで聞かれていますか？
嫌な思いは全くしたことがなくて、本当個人的にギター一本弾いてアップしてる人もいるし、たまたま聴いてって、連絡もらったら聴いたりもするし、そうでなくても YouTube とか見てたらあるんで、そう聞くのは楽しいんでね。
She has absolutely no bad feelings or anything about it. She actually, there's some people who only cover with just one guitar, or they upload it on YouTube, and if they upload it on YouTube and send her a link, she'll listen to it, and she really likes listening to all the different arrangements that everyone has.
So you're open to getting covers of your music. Would you like to tell us where we could send things to you if anyone covers, say, Castlevania or anything else, maybe like Parodius or
Parodius
もしファンの方々とか、一般人が木野さんの作曲された曲をアレンジされたら、どこに木野さんに聞かせたどこに送ればいいとか、そういうのね。
どこに、例えばある人は私の Facebook にポストしたり、メールで送ってきたり、いろんな方法はあるんだけど、私も YouTube のチャンネルを持ってるし、結構今は Facebook にこれ作ったみたいにこれ聞いてって言ってくる人が多いかな。
There's a variety of different methods of sending things to her. She does have a YouTube channel, so if you post it on that, she will listen to that. However, probably the one that is the checked most often is her Facebook page. People have been posting on her wall or sending her messages like, listen to this that I did.
Nice.
And when she has the time, she definitely does listen to them and comment back.
So,
just follow up with that Bit Brigade.
Yeah. So one of the big acts here, Bit Brigade, I'm sure people have been telling you about it. They performed basically the entire Castlevania soundtrack. Were you able to see the performance?
Yes. She was there.
What did you think?
どう思いましたか？
すごく、感動した。彼らの言ってね。で、彼らのやつは昔のゲームの画面と彼らの演奏がコラボしてて、毎回ボス倒して、最後ボス倒してエンディングに行くストーリーがすごく感動した。よかった。
She really enjoyed it, especially when for Bit Brigade they have the not only the guy who's playing the video game on the screen, but the music is synced up with it, and so watching that interaction and then going through the story of going to the final boss and beating the boss and seeing all the music change is really entertaining for her. She really enjoyed it.
彼ら全曲スタートからゲームオーバーステージクリアエンディングまでやってくれたからすごく楽しみだ。
She had a lot of fun, especially since they started from the very beginning, just went all the way through the entire game. So it was a lot of fun.
Do you think you could play Castlevania that well?
木村さんはキャッシュベニアやったらそこまでできますか？
いや彼らのようにはできない彼らすごいギター2つのギターとベースとドラムだけであれだけすごいパワフルな演奏、すごいなと思って。
She doesn't think she can possibly do that well.
もし私をキーボードとしてメンバーに入れてくれるなら
This is also the musical aspect, just the guitars and the drummer, and they just have so much power and when they're playing. She doesn't think that she can do possibly something like that, but maybe if they invited her, like, hey, can you play the keyboard part?
So you play keyboards, that's good.
Thank you.
Okay, so do you have anything that you wanted to announce at MagFest? Any upcoming projects you're working on?
マグフェストで木村さんが今回からやるプロジェクトでなんか発表したいことがありますか？
特にないけど、今月末に日本だけだから本当宣伝してもあれなんだけど日本だけでペーパーがガンハウンド EX っていう PSP 用のゲームが出るけどそれを私は作ってなくて、それに付属した限定版っていうのがあってそこにサウンドトラックがついてて、そのガンハウンドの1を私は作ってて、それ限定版を買ったらCD サウンドトラックが、あるんだけど本当日本だけだからちょっと申し訳ないんだけど
There actually is something that will be released. However, the only thing is that it's only for Japan. And it's for a PSP Gunhound. It's the one she did the music for that. But it's if you buy the game, there's an additional OST that comes with it, and at the soundtrack for it. And so, but it's only going to be released in Japan, unfortunately.
Well, I do know that there are ways to get those over here, but being fans of your work will definitely hear it anyway. I don't think the region restrictions matter much anymore. There's ways to get around it, but how do you feel about the attitude towards video game music in the West versus the East?
アジアと、こっちアメリカとかヨーロッパの関係で、そのビデオゲームに対する、アティチュードっていうか、その違いは、
ユーザーの、
アメリカのビデオゲームの音楽に対する熱狂と、アジア系とか日本の
それほど変わりはないような気もするけど、日本ではこういったイベントがないから、ないのかな、ないと思うんだけど。
ビデオゲームって
ない
です、
あるのかな。
アニメと一緒になんかなってるのもありますけど、
やっぱりこっちの方が熱いかもしれない。この熱いってどういうこと？
そうですね。So she thinks that there's not too many differences in terms of the attitudes towards video game music. But if there is something perhaps that in Japan or in the East, there's not too many conventions that are specific to video games as much as there are in the West. It seems like the West, there's just a lot more people, a lot more passion. She feels a lot of fiery passion in these people in the West.
Yeah, and I know you have been a guest of Video Games Live before, I believe 2 years ago? Like 3 now, actually. I forgot, it's 2013. So how was your experience with Video Games Live? Would you like to talk about that?
去年の11月に行ったかな。
ビデオゲームズライブと一緒にゲストとして演奏した時のその木野さんはまたどう思われましたっていう質問なんですけど、
すごくオーケストラと演奏するのはめちゃくちゃ楽しいというか、でそれも自分の曲だからすごく感動するのと楽しいのとみんなが楽しんでくれてるのがすごい倍になって、 楽しいかな。
To collaborate on a large scale with an orchestra, so she played the keyboard and had the entire orchestra behind her, playing the piece that she wrote, and seeing all the fans and musicians on stage, like everyone just having a fantastic time, that made it so much more enjoyable, like just very, very fun for her. She really, really liked the BGL.